Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you 5 habits of successful people. Now, I was originally going to title this 5 habits of girl bosses, but I do realize that I have men that watch my channel as well, and although I love the idea of hashtag girl boss, I do think it's important to remember that we all can be successful. It does not matter what gender you are. So I want to talk to you about 5 habits that I find successful people incorporate into their routine. Now, these are just going to be the basics. I do want to start a series on this topic, so please comment down below if this is something you'd be interested in. But I figured in today's video, I'd just start with the basics, kind of lay out the map on how you can be successful and little things that you can incorporate into your daily habits that will ensure your life is thriving, successful, and that you're reaching your full potential. So for habit number 1, that is definitely going to be the most obvious, and that's plan out your day. I like to use my planner mostly in the evenings, and then that way in the morning I can refer to it and kind of see how my day is going to be set up. Now, this planner is from Target. It has kind of like the little drawstring that you can pull back, and it kind of keeps all of your papers in place. I do have a little marker that will go right to the page for me. I just find that this is easy to keep track of where I am. So to kind of give you an idea of how I work out my planner, I use different highlights, different colors to kind of schedule my priorities. I'll use my planner to schedule in my workouts, to map out when I have to work and those certain tasks that fall under what I'm doing for that day for work. I use my planner for grocery lists. I'll use Post-it tabs for certain products that I need to buy, or say I'm missing something and I need to run to the store. I use my planner for absolutely everything. It is my lifesaver. If it's not written down in here, most likely 9 out of 10 times I'm gonna forget it. I also find that my planner helps me stay on track and really keeps me accountable for reaching my goals. For instance, if I write down that I'm gonna have a specific workout, if I don't cross off that workout from my planner, I feel like I've failed. I feel like I didn't do what I was supposed to do for that day. That feeling you get when you cross off a task, it is so satisfying. So invest in a planner and use your planner. Write your tasks down. My second tip is going to be keep your receipts. Now, I have a specific folder and I designate certain receipts. Maybe they're more important, maybe they're just recent purchases. I have my receipts in a certain area so that whenever I need to refer to them, I know exactly where they are. Now, receipts are important to keep because say you have a purchase that you maybe didn't like, maybe it broke, get your money back. That's wasted money if you just threw away the receipt and now you're no longer able to return it. Another reason to keep your receipt would to be for tax returns if you need to write something off. Now, I am an independent contractor, so there's a lot of things that I could be purchasing and using them as tax write-offs. So obviously it's all pertaining to what you do for a living and how your kind of expenses fit in with your career, but definitely keep your receipts. And I would say about once a month, go through that folder and throw out receipts that are no longer in date. Maybe they've expired, get rid of them because now you're just collecting junk. To go off of collecting junk, my third habit of successful people is they usually unsubscribe from email lists that no longer pertain to them. So instead of just deleting the email that you find as spam, unsubscribe from that list because deleting it is just gonna get rid of it from your inbox for the time being, but unsubscribing will ensure that you're no longer on that list, you're no longer receiving those emails, and you're no longer clogging your inbox. Having a clogged inbox can kind of make you miss an opportunity. You're maybe so overwhelmed that you have all these emails that you haven't checked, and then right there is an opportunity right here in your face, but you wouldn't be able to know because you have all this spam junk. So unsubscribe from those lists, then delete the email, and now you have a clear inbox. The fourth habit of successful people is if an opportunity presents itself, say yes and then learn how to do it. Sometimes we're so scared that we can't accept a job opportunity, or maybe it's an opportunity to network, and it's an invite to go to a certain event because you're not sure how you'll do it, how you'll get there, what you'll wear. Say yes and then figure it out. That's the beauty of these brains we have, is that we are able to figure it out. And living in a 21st century, all of the resources are available right here to us. We have phones, we have internets, we have books, we have computers, we have YouTube. People telling us exactly step by step how to do this. So say yes and then enjoy the process on how you're gonna figure it out, how you're gonna get there. I promise you'll make it work. So my last habit of successful people is to expand your network. I think sometimes people think that just because one person is successful that there's not enough success to go around. That's not true at all. Just because you lend a hand to someone or give someone advice or maybe share a contact with them, there is enough of the success pie to share with everyone. And you never know, by you lending that contact to someone, maybe in return they're gonna think of you in upcoming situations where they're like, hey, I know of this person, she helped me out previously, why don't I help her out now? That's what happens to me a lot when it comes to my modeling jobs. If I am not able to do something, or if maybe a photographer asks, hey, do you know a friend that maybe can do this? I have my go-to girls that I hit up and they do the same for me. So when they're in a circumstance that they're unable to fulfill, I'm their go-to as they are for me, and it's just a nice way to help each other out. No matter how beneficial your work is, if you don't have a successful team around you, your work is not gonna get heard, it's not gonna get noticed, and it's probably not gonna make a difference. One person, although can make many small differences, you do need a big team to create that ripple effect. I'm pretty sure it's from DJ Khaled, but I love this quote, it's teamwork makes the dream work, and I stand by that 100%. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I mentioned, these are very basic tips, but I definitely think that even though something can be so basic and so kind of right there in your face, you already know it, sometimes you need that reminder to actually implement it into your life. Please let me know if you'd like to see more videos like these, and I can definitely ensure that the next tips will be not only more impactful, but definitely directed more towards how to build that success. Let's kick these habits into drive, and until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye. Mwah.